Hey YouTube, Ronan Kazi here with another final video of my legendary Manning Zoo run. This is the second to last part of the map. My colleagues, my teammates are going to go up to the left. There's my dogs, Roxy on cue, and I'm going to start pulsing over here on the right. This is a very long fight. It's more of an endurance than anything. It's not overwhelming if you're not putting damage on them, obviously it is. But I found it's pretty much you guarantee to go to the next side if I stay over here and just, I'm jamming the crap out of the enemy here. I'm not going to subject you to the minutes and minutes and minutes of this repetitive video. I'm in the dark in a corner. But this is what I'm doing. The enemy starts over here from the right, gets dropped from helicopter, and will try to come around to the left and reach my teammates over on the left of me. So this is the final boss. I'm changing to a heal hive. I've already changed my kit to pulse to my maximum defense. So my maximum defense against yellow. So I got 80. I'm doing survivalist. I have 80% yellow reduction. I'm throwing out the hive, and you can see my, oh gosh, I hate purples when I'm in this build. You can see my pulse is like 21 seconds. So that's a big difference than 12, right? That's 5 versus 3 every minute. 15 versus 9 over 3 minutes. You get that point. It's this 3 to 5 ratio. The problem with this part, the enemy over there, they have drones and grenadiers, and they're just constantly lighting you up. When a grenadier fires, you need to move because they're going to fire 3 of them. I'm not going to go over a lot on this. There's like 3 levels. Or 3 spawns, I think. The first one are these guys, and then we're going to get some dogs next. There's 1, 2, and 3, and there goes. Well, I'm gonna get, how many am I gonna take? And there I have unbreakable on this build too. I have unbreakable with a there's Roxy. Hey, I have unbreakable on this chest piece here too. Gonna go over to phase 2 here in a second with the dogs. I got you. All right, so now we got the dogs coming. Again, pulsing's great in this part. I've told you before. And see, I'm kind of impervious to the yellow damage. The purple damage, though, is a lot. So you're going to go through this phase as well. Working on the dogs. Then there's one more phase, kind of mixed. You have a chunga in there. And we're going to go to that here in a second. And now we're going over to the chunga phase. Oh, excuse me, boss phase. And I break it up in the first and the second part of the boss just to let you see the mechanics. So it takes a long time to get their backpacks down depending on what kind of builds you have in there. We had a good, safe group to get through the legendary, but for the boss it was going to take a while because we don't have like a weapon DPS guy. So you're working on their backpack. What you're going to find here is if I have a healing hive and these guys don't do a ton of damage, I can quote unquote tank without a shield. And so what's important in this part, the main thing is to kill all the ads. I don't know if you can see the radar, but one of our people is off killing the ads behind us. Hopefully I captured it and turned around and watched him. But he went out and killed all the ads. So then you're just focusing on these two tough bosses. Okay, now I've switched to the last part with the bosses. That was about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so or more. And you see we finally broke his armor. So at this point I've switched to a blue screen. You see I'm getting max stacks on it. And then I put status effects on both of them. And I'm just going to do this over and over and over again. And then I'm going to throw down my healing hive. So once I get my stacks up and I got both of them going, now I'll throw a skill. And this is rinse and repeat. And this build is pretty stout if you have a healing hive. So I've used this build on Tidal Basin. I've used it here before, and it's pretty stout. Run out of ammo, have time to get ammo. They're not going to hurt me. Have someone has that shield buff thing, invulnerable, whatever it's called. I'm just building stacks with blue screen. I hope it's blue screen. If it's not, then I'm an idiot. And then I'm tossing a skill and then setting it off. And again and again and again. So in these kind of scenarios, I'm not necessarily the person that's going to do the most damage. If I was going to do the most damage, I'd probably have a striker or maybe a maybe some type of stacking build. Because these guys are just sitting right there, easy for you to get. That's Caesar. And so we got the other boss down. Now we're just working on the second boss, and it's a done deal from here. So I hope you enjoyed the 3 series of Legendary Manning. I was trying to get the weekly Legendary, but I said, let me join any Legendary. And this is what came up. And so I got in this group, and it was a group of really great people. Hopefully you've seen 1, 2, and 3 of the videos. I hope you have a good holiday wherever you are in the world. If you're here in the U.S., Merry Christmas. Roxy, no presents for you. Caesar, no presents for you. And enjoy the rest of your holiday. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment. Really helps the channel. Thanks again.